Claims to have strange things from the dead zone. A deal to be proud of. It's a brand new day. That's some good e-waste there. Says you'll get a special price and a wrap-up on the... The yerp fields, where the echo of your actions resounds clearer than any other place you'll find. except for where that's not true. Let's hope the beast keeps listening to you. There it is, the tree of life. The idea that all life is related by common descent, where the twigs are existing species and those produced in the past represent the succession of the extinct. The tree's great branches were once budding twigs, a connection between the past, present, and future. A representation of all extinct and living species with its ever-branching and beautiful ramifications. We are an evolution of those that came before. Wood scrap's great for building things. Let's see. It's a place well hidden. It's just below the above. So different from the surface down here. Out of date's impressed you made it. You've beaten a path where you have the power to destroy or save everything. He can thinks it's important that you remember who you are and where you came from. Someone without knowledge of their history and origin is like a tree without roots. Think of the present. If you if the world really does end, there won't be anywhere to run. So he's prepared for the worst. Something he called He hopes you're right. He gets that you mean the journey continues either way, but personally he wants the tree to survive. Out of date says there's no clear record of the chain of events that changed the course of history and brought the world. He's It was a He says he'll point. That's the sound of impending doom. Out-of-date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled. Out-of-date says that Goop is worried now that the Southeast World Eater is stepping up its activity. He explains that Goop is working on a goo-gliding vessel in order to get to the World Eater, but needs help to get it done. Out-of-date suggests that you should head southeast as fast as possible and see what you can do to help. He wonders what's on your mind. Has plenty to do, so no... Let's see. Sure is a shame when there's a forest fire. For some, the night brings terror. Don't just rattle those keys. Don't lose your way in the blackness. Let's see.
Yangu, ajitawa mukamishni okitik konvoga.
Gulpo ain't the easiest tongue, but I think he says it's good to...
Saruya mishni okitik.
Goop says you were always so right.
Itaku.
Goop says memories fade surprisingly fast. We are all pieces of what we remember. It's only...
Saruya.
He knows he's easy to remember. There's no one out there as cuckoo as him. He's one of a kind.
Yangu.
He says, now the time has come for you to remember and act. Your life is your life, not the story you're told about it. He thinks that's the right thing to do. It's only when you have forgiven that you'll find peace.
Run, Dark, run!
It's not a race.
You only say that because you're losing.
Doesn't mean...
No.
Says life on the goo is wide open. You have so many choices of where to go. Some harder than others, of course. Which kind do you like? Best to stick close to the shore then, where the goo isn't so deep. That's like being close to... Can hardly believe the world is going to make it. Wonders what that's going to do to the goo. Thanks you for doing everything you could to de-goop the surf.
Azetawa. No snewalk.
Thinks the Myriad made a good match with you. You're both like sunshine on the surf.
Chayda.
Never...
Mara.
But hey,
Turtua. Manu taibara. Pativi. Manu taibara drade. Mavaniko. Laisate manu.
you should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the goo glide strong enough to fight the Porky Puff.
Daikeza.
Your luck? There's no time to look back. Too busy moving on. Just a few moves left. Make them count. The darkness is done for now. Radical. Disposed of him. That's just nasty biohazard. Make you puke. All things end. Any sun is way better than none. Toxanol's offshore drilling caused oily matter to spread with the rain, and you need to line up the switches so they match. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework.
Mukamme. Sairuya. Bauta sare duno kuana taikeza.
He's got the goo glide functional. You'll have a pull hook and a salvage.
Bauta sare duno kuana mukambali.
There are lots of valuables left behind on the surf floor that the salvage net will enable you to haul. You just need to find the right spots. Goop says Gizmo's devised a cannon for the goo glide, but instead of bullets, it flips quacks, squeaky distractions for the triple attentive porky puff, which will give you time to get yourself in position. The best way to find quacks is to talk to Gulp. He has the bearings of the surf archipelago and knows where the quacks like to float. This means you'll have the privilege of visiting. He only knows what's visible to the naked eye. Gulp is not much of a babbler and mostly keeps to himself. Feel that sunshine. You're poking around Hockbur, a prime village. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least.
Yeah.